What if you could uncover the perfect strategy to go viral on YouTube? And what if you could do it without wasting time on videos that never get views? Okay, so let's start this with the foundation, which is the content buckets method. Now, essentially what this method does is it organizes your content into specific buckets that primes your videos for a lot of views. And the way that it does this is by putting them in these buckets, we create what's called a viral loop, right? We get people to start watching multiple of our videos. And the way that we're going to do this is a very powerful way that allows us to hit consistently trending topics and keywords that people are searching for. So at the top level of this strategy, we have core topic categorization. And really, this is just a fancy way of saying that we are going to identify the top categories in our particular niche or the main topic of our channel. And we're going to break these down into different buckets that we're going to create videos about. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pick one of those categories and we're going to create a series of 10 videos for that category. And what this is going to do is when a viewer finds a particular video on that topic, they're going to be put in a loop and kind of go down that rabbit hole of videos on your channel that are also on that same topic. That's going to increase your views across the board and get a lot of watch time for your channel. And once we have that done for one topic, we're going to do that for each topic for our channel. Now, let's talk about those 10 videos. What we're going to do is we're going to implement what I call the 5-5 method, so that each one of your topics has 5 videos that are proven video topics that have already done well on YouTube, and they're going to have 5 videos that are keyword rich topic videos that get a lot of search traffic. And what this will do is allow us to not only pull videos from search, but also from browse features. And that combination together can help you get a ton of views, especially if you are a smaller channel. And by having a series of videos in each bucket that are interconnected, it's going to encourage viewers to watch multiple videos within the same category within one session within YouTube. And once they finish exploring one content bucket, you're going to strategically guide them to the next bucket and get viewers then binge watching your entire channel content. And this builds a content ecosystem where people are in that continuous loop and you're building up a ton of watch time and engagement. And by organizing your content into these buckets, you're providing a clear path for viewers to follow and making it easy and logical for them to stay on your channel and watch videos. You know, you're not jumping from one topic to the next, you're building a coherent channel. And on top of this, it shows you as an expert on the topic because you're going deep on one thing and then you're covering another topic within your niche and going deep in that, and it just brings up your level of expertise within the niche. So let's actually start implementing this. And if you haven't watched my last video, I highly encourage you to watch that because I'm going to show you some things in this video on how to do it, but I really dive deep into some of these topics in the last video. So I'll leave a link to that in the description so you can deep dive it after this video. Okay, so to start, we're going to go into a very powerful tool called VidIQ. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on Outliers. And for today, we're going to use the example of personal finance. So let's say we are in the personal finance niche. So if I just type in personal finance and just type that in, this Outliers tool is going to start showing me videos that have performed really well for other channels, right? So the way it does this is it gives me a couple things. Number one, it gives me an outlier score, which means that this particular video has performed 32 times better than the other videos on this channel. Now, another key metric it gives me is how many views per hour and how many subscribers this channel has and how many views this particular video has gotten and when it was posted. Now, all of this is very relevant information because I can look at this and say, okay, how many subscribers do I have? Do I have a chance to compete for this keyword for one? Is this a relevant topic for right now? You know, this video was created 4 years ago, but most importantly, how many views is it getting per hour right now? The one thing here is I started just by searching my main topic, right? Which implementing our content bucket strategy, we would actually want to dive deeper. So what we're going to do is let's actually head over to ChatGPT and let's say I am in the personal finance and budgeting niche. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell ChatGPT a little bit about my channel. My channel helps people save money, build a budget, and live life frugally. Help me come up with a list of categories or buckets that I can create content on in my channel. Then within each of those categories, I will find keywords and trending videos to create content on. But for now, just give me a list of 5 to 7 categories for my channel, and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so here's what it came back with. First of all, budgeting basics. A very awesome category for this niche because it targets the beginner, right? And it helps them create a foundation for building a budget and living frugal, right? Which takes us into our next topic, which is frugal living tips. And then it goes into debt management, how to save money, financial planning. And in this particular case, I probably won't use side hustles and extra income, but I will also use minimalism and simplifying finances. So now what I can do is I can think about these categories as my content buckets. Now in the last video, I did an example of how I would do this for a fitness niche. So I'm actually going to duplicate this tab and I'm going to wipe this out. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a new example here. So I'm going to grab my categories. So we got budgeting basics. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to bring that in here. I'll do frugal living tips. Bring that in here. Debt management, saving money, financial planning for the future. And actually, I think I'll leave it with that. These other two, I don't think are needed for this particular channel. So these will be my 5 main content buckets. So if we think about this strategy, we want to create 10 videos for each one of these buckets. Now, obviously that takes time. We're going to do this over time. We're going to pick one category and just focus on creating the 10 videos for that bucket first. So what I could do is I'll actually bring these down because I'm going to need some space here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll leave an extra space there and we'll just bring these down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with 10 videos for this particular content bucket. So if I go back to ChatGPT, it gave me some more info here for budget basics. So like how to create a budget, different budgeting methods and tools to manage your budget. So what I'll do is I'm going to grab this keyword here. I'm going to come back to VidIQ. I'm actually going to type that in and press search. Now check this out, guys. I got some videos right here. This is getting 5.8 views per hour, how to create an every dollar budget. This channel only has 15K subscribers and this video has gotten 167,000 views. Now what I can also do is I can filter this and say, hey, only give me ideas that have been posted in the last year and the channels have less than, let's say, 30,000 subscribers. And let's apply these filters. And now I can start to look around for really good videos here. Now, one thing you got to be careful with when you filter these is sometimes you'll get videos that don't make sense. Like this right here doesn't make sense. This right here doesn't make sense for this particular topic. But this one right here, pretty good, right? Already got 12,000 views and it was created just a month ago. It's performed 5.6 times better than other videos on that channel. So what I'm going to do is click on this and I'm going to copy that and I'm going to bring it back to my sheet and put it here. And my keyword for this particular video was how to create a budget. So I can plug that in here and type is going to be viral, right? This is one of those video topics that I found that is going to be viral. Now, if I scroll down here, see if I have any others. So digital Google Sheets budget planner performed 100 times better than other videos on this channel. It's getting 21 views per hour and it's had almost 150,000 views in the past 10 months. So we'll copy this and we'll plug that in there. And again, that's that same keyword. And let's find one more for this keyword, right? And so this is how to digital budget complete cashless envelope setup. So let's grab this here. It's got almost 13,000 views on a channel with just 6K subscribers. And let's plug that into this sheet here. Okay. Now let's go back to ChatGPT and say, give me some keyword ideas for the budgeting basics topic. Give me at least 10. Okay, so we got one here called zero-based budgeting. Let's grab this, throw it into our outliers tool here and see if it comes up with anything. So let's paste that in, press enter. So here's one, how I budget my paychecks, zero-based budgeting. It's gotten almost 31,000 views and it was just posted 3 months ago with a channel that only has 11,000 subs. Awesome video to mimic here. Let's put that in there. And our keyword here was zero-based budgeting. See if there's any other good ones in there. I actually like this one here. Another really good one here. This one was posted 10 months ago, already has 172,000 views, getting 22 views per hour. Let's grab this one. And it's on a channel that only has 24,000 subscribers. Let's paste that in. And we can actually stop right there, guys. Now, I could spend a lot more time on this, come up with 20 to 30 of these if I wanted to, but really I only needed 5. So let's actually get rid of one of these, and we'll get rid of this one. That's the least one, the one I like the least out of all of them. And now we need to come up with 5 more that are keyword focused. So for this, what I'll do is I'll copy this keyword, and I can do a couple things. Now, number one is I can just go to YouTube. So I'll just go to the YouTube homepage, and I can type in this keyword, and I can see that how to create a budget is searched 6,600 times. How to create a budget template, how to create a budget planner, how to create a budget plan. So there's a ton of different things that I can see are being searched here. So I like this one, how to create a budget for beginners. I'm going to put that in our sheet. Put that keyword. See what else we got. How to create a budget with every dollar. I like that, but it's not showing any searches. How to create a budget plan. Let's do that one. Now, another thing I can do is I can start typing in letters up here to get different results. So how to create a budget A, how to create a budget and stick to it. I like that one. How to create a budget and save money. And now I can do this for different letters. I could put in B here, put in C here. How to create a cash budget. Let's put in D, see what that comes up with. E, how to create a budget Excel spreadsheet. I like that one. How to create a budget Excel spreadsheet. So these were all how to create a budget. These first 5 were viral, and then these were keyword. So you should notice here, guys, that I got 5 keyword type and 5 viral type. And now what I would probably do is come up with really good titles for my keyword videos, but still keep the keyword as is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come over to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, here is a keyword I have for a video. I would like to keep the keyword in the title, but add to it to make it more clickable and exciting. Here is the keyword. I'll paste the keyword in, and I'll say, please give me 10 titles for this keyword. Ooh, and I really like this one, guys. How to create a budget for beginners, simple tips to save thousands. So very important, my keyword stays at the front of the title, which means it's going to rank better. It stays exactly as people are searching for it, but I've added some things here at the end that make this a much more clickable title. So I'll come back over to our spreadsheet and I'll change that one. Now we'll do this for our next one. Can you do the same thing for this keyword? And I actually really like this one here. How to create a budget plan in 5 simple steps. Take control of your finances. So we'll grab that. We'll overwrite that. Now, the other thing I noticed here, guys, is as I was doing this, I actually found a few more up here that I really liked. Like how to create a budget for beginners in under 10 minutes, quick and easy. That is a very, very clickable title. So I would probably capture that in our sheet. Move these further down because this is a video I would like to create. So I would just do boom. Copy all that down, and over time I could just keep adding to that list. So we'll do a few more examples here. So let's grab this one and say, please do that for this keyword. And I like this one here, so I'm going to copy that one over, but I think I'm going to change it a little bit to how to create a budget and stick to it, and just make it a little more exciting. The big secret to financial discipline. And the thumbnail text I would probably put Financial gurus never tell you this. And that's just going to build some excitement and curiosity that I think would get people to click this a lot. So what we're doing here, guys, is now we're taking our keyword driven topics and making them even more clickable, but also so that they're search friendly and optimized for search. And if I wanted to, I could even take our topics up here of these proven videos that we found, and I could actually make these titles even better. For example, budgeting for beginners. Let's get practical. I could change to practical steps for beginners, or how to digital budget complete cashless envelope tutorial start this week, right? So adding a timeline to it. So I could really spend some time fine tuning each of these as well to make these titles very clickable. So now that I'm armed with this list, guys, what I would do is I would go through one by one and create videos for each of these titles right here. And the power of this, guys, is a couple things. Number one, someone that's interested in this video is probably going to be interested in most of these videos as well. And that's how you get people in that viral loop. But over time, as you start building this out for your other categories, right? So let's say you had saving money here and you had your 10 videos for that. The people that are interested in these videos are also going to be interested in these videos. So over time, we start getting people that just binge watch our content, and we've set it up so that people can find these videos in multiple different ways, right? There's going to be people that come in from search because we optimize for these keywords. There's going to be people that come in from suggested views and browse features because we optimize for videos that are already popular on the platform. And then once we get them in, we know that we can get them in our loop of watching the videos on our content bucket and within our other buckets. And as we create these, guys, we simply come up here. We can put that, hey, this one's posted, so that one's done. I can even highlight them to show that I've completed them. And now I got a step-by-step system or process to strategically create these videos and get tons of views and subscribers.